he going to go all the way? He's still going.
Christian Isaac found it hold here. Good stepping from
Otwala. There's the opening try. Steaming down the field.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, those of you in attendance, and also to the viewers who are tuning in on raggas.co.za. Welcome to the 2020 award ceremony of raggas.co.za. Congratulations to all the winners who are in attendance, and to those of you that couldn't make it, a hearty word of congratulations on great achievements ending off your school careers, and also achievements in the broader sense in rugby spectrum. So congratulations to all the winners. May you have a fantastic evening. And an evening like this, of course, will not be possible without the help of generous sponsors. And we'll have a look at one of them right now.
The world isn't what it was yesterday. What worked then may not work now. What worked for others may not work for you. For Stadio, a qualification isn't just a qualification. It's more South Africans equipped with the education they need. It's more students inspired to reimagine their possibilities. It's an entire nation empowered. With 5 faculties, 10 campuses and over 50 accredited qualifications, undergraduate and postgraduate studies, contact, distance and blended learning, and a combined 100-year track record of excellence. We are transforming higher education into something that's truly multi-faculty, multi-campus and multi-mode. Next time you think about what you want to do with your life, think about where you want to do it. This is Stadio, a new vision in higher education.
Vir die van julle wat raggas.co.za nou wel volg, is die man wat ek nou in die woord gaan stel al 'n ou bekende, en ek gee graag vir Bart Skooman die geleentheid om ook ietsie te kom sê.
Good evening, everyone. All our viewers out there, and also everyone attending here tonight, especially our guests of honor, which is our players, and our parents, obviously, supporting them and hopefully enjoying the award ceremony tonight. The question obviously arises, why do we do or continue with something like an award ceremony in spite of a ridiculous sports year, even in terms of the fact that there's been so many issues regarding COVID and the school year and everything surrounding that. The fact of the matter is that we've been very privileged of watching these boys play over a period of a number of years. And even though this award ceremony is absolutely referring to this year as such, where there's been very little rugby played, these boys have put in an effort over 5 years, and specifically over the last couple of months, in a pre-season starting probably in October last year already. And therefore we just felt that with the amount of games, even though they might only have played 2 or 3 games during the season at the beginning of the year, it was still absolutely relevant to reward players, coaches, and the like, with the fact that they have put in the effort over a number of months and probably the last couple of years. Our rugby community and our boys deserve this. It's not only about awards. It's not only about winning prizes. In the end, it is about rewarding effort that's been put in. And we just felt that we cannot leave a gap in a year even though it was, like I mentioned previously, a ridiculous year in terms of sport, school sport specifically. There's been so much effort put in, and we just felt that the boys and the schools needed to be rewarded for the effort put in. So how do we verify giving accolades in such a small amount of a number of games played and so-called effort put in terms of what people out there probably think? Very easy. Without boring you with statistics, we can really go back and say, look at numbers. There's lots of numbers. You can, if you are avid followers of Rugger's website, and the owner Carl Fabian, who is a passionate schoolboy supporter, you would find the statistics there supporting the fact that we continued with what we are doing tonight. First and foremost, if you look at the awards being given tonight, and this is not something we preempted, just go and have a look at the awards being given to the players and where these players find themselves at the moment and with possibilities in their futures. I'm talking about contracts that has been signed with most of these players, if not all of them. I'm talking about rewards that's been given to people involved in the process. We've been fortunate to have multiple-time winner like Shaun Erasmus as Coach of the Year. That's involved with the Lions Super Rugby squad over the last 2 seasons. We've got wonderful coaches like our own Vessel. If I say our own Vessel, I'm talking from a Grey College point of view, who's our wonderful host tonight, who's been promoted to the new Blue Bulls boss, if we can call it that, rewarded for years of wonderful work that he's done at Grey College, and therefore also one of our previous winners. If we look at our previous winners, schoolboys, Player of the Year, it's very easy to look at players like 2016 Player of the Year, Ambrose Papier, Springbok player. 2017, Christian van Niekerk, player that's represented Scotland under 20, SA schools, and a very successful junior player in the line structure. A player like Evan Roos, as a junior player in 2019 Player of the Year, already represented the Sharks in Super Rugby. And Henku van Wyk, as our last nominee and award recipient, who was contracted to the Lions, and we obviously foresee a wonderful future for him as SA Schools captain. Without falling into many more details with regards to all the other categories, we feel that the verification is very strong. If you look at the process, if you look at the accolades that's gone to the players, and especially even more so tonight's rewards that's going to be handed out, we have no doubt that we will see these players, we will see these coaches in future playing a massive role in South African rugby. Congratulations to everyone receiving a reward tonight. You are not the only ones. I am very sure, having our parents here, having the privilege of joining your kids here, and also the players, will be the first to recognize their teammates, their coaches, their physios, their conditioning coaches, etc., and the backing of their school. Congratulations with a wonderful receipt of a prize tonight, which is hopefully only the start of a wonderful career going ahead. And thank you very much to our wonderful hosts, Grey College as well. Enjoy the evening with us and enjoy the prize giving with our young players being rewarded for their efforts. Thank you very much.
I would like to take the opportunity just to enlighten you on the process that was followed in coming to award these players and these specific people tonight. So at first there was a list of players, obviously you need that. and that got whittled down to 10. And in that process, that was where the voting then started. That 10 players then got whittled down further to a final 3 according to the votes, and then it went to a panel of 5 for discussion on the top 3. So I would like to congratulate Carl and his team for really handling it thoroughly, and like I say, these results is verified to the best possible way. So if you are a winner tonight, then know that you went through a thorough process and you really deserve this award. So I'm going to go straight into it, and our first award of the evening is an award of excellence. And there was various nominees in these category as well, but I think everyone that knows just even a little bit about rugby in South Africa and about schools rugby in South Africa will know the following name. Tragically lost to us in June or July of 2020, and the Excellence Award goes to Mr. Paul Dobson, and it will be taken in on his behalf by legendary rugby referee Mr. Gerrit Koetser.
In the World Cup in Cape Town, he welcomed every referee, and I think there were about 15 or more different countries that were represented. And Paul spoke to them in his own language. Nou is dit nie wonderlik is vir 'n man wat eintlik baie toegewyd is aan skeieregterskap. Ek en hy het baie lekker saam gekuier. Hy wat 'n Engelsman, 'n rooi nekkie is, en ek wat 'n boertjie is, ons het wonderlike vriende geword. Paul has a wonderful family. It's sorry to say, Margaret and your 2 children, that we had to say goodbye to Paul. But I know that John is doing a very good job as coach of the Stormers, and we wish you every luck. We only think that when you play against the Cheetahs, you will not be so lucky. Dit is nou maar 'n bietjie aan my kant, want ek is 'n cheetah. I don't want to say much more, bar the fact that a dear friend has passed away, and I will remember him as a person that I could rely on tremendously. All the time and every time that I spoke to Paul, it was just a pleasure. Groete Paul, baie dankie.
Baie dankie oom Gerrit. Baie mooi storie wat oom Gerrit bietjie vroeër vir my vertel het was hoe hy besluit het om as skeieregter klaar te maak in sy 100ste wedstryd wat hy gaan blaas, provinsiale wedstryd, en hy het die wedstryd toe die dag geblaas en volgens een van die toeskouers nie sy beste vertoning ooit gelewer nie. En die toeskouer het toe vir hom gesê, baie geluk met jou 100ste wedstryd, ek is baie bly, ek het die ander 99 nie gesien nie. En ja, wonderlike staaltjies en baie dankie oom Gerrit met die deernis en respek wat jy ook die boodskap oorgedra het en ek is seker die Dobson familie waardeer dit. Our next award is the School of the Year, and like in all the categories there was a different 10 nominees for School of the Year, and I'm just going to share the School of the Year nominees with you guys. The nominees were Waterkloof, Afrikaans Hoërseunskool, HTS Drosdui, Grey College, Garsfontein Hoërskool en Durbanville Hoërskool. Die wenner van die skool van die jaar, Affies.
Goeiedag julle, ek is Reiner van der Merwe van die Afrikaanse Hoërseunskool, ek is die hoof van rugby hierso. Van ons kant af wil ons weer baie dankie sê aan Raggas vir die nominasie vir die skool van die jaar en spesifiek vir Carl Fabian. En dankie dat ons hom gewen het. Dit is vir ons 'n groot voorreg om die nominasie eers te gekry het en natuurlik om dit te wen teen die ander skole wat natuurlik almal tops rugby skole is. Van ons kant wil ek persoonlik ook vir Carl sê wat hy vir skole rugby doen en wat hy als insit agter die skerms en natuurlik 'n voluit rugbyman is, vir hom baie dankie sê en ons is baie spyt, ons kan nie die aand bywoon nie as gevolg van vorige verpligtinge en ander vergaderinge, maar ek seker julle sal die aand geniet.
Baie geluk Affies, natuurlik die corona pandemie wat ook Affies se eeufeesviering hierdie jaar so effens belemmer het. Maar baie geluk aan Affies en in besonder dan ook Reiner van der Merwe. En ons volgende kategorie is die afrigter van die jaar. En die nominasies in hierdie kategorie was besonder sterk. Ons dink aan name soos Pieter Engeldou, Wessel Du Plessis, Pieter Rousseau en menigte ander. En natuurlik Suid-Afrika ongelooflik bevoorreg met die kwaliteit van afrigting wat ons seuns op hoërskool ontvang. En die wenner in hierdie kategorie, niemand anders as Pieter Rousseau.
Baie dankie aan Raggas vir die toekenning van afrigter van die jaar. Ek moet sê dis vreemd om so 'n toekenning van die jaar te ontvang, aangesien daar nie baie wedstryde gespeel is nie. Maar ek moet sê dit is my groot voorreg om as afrigter by skoolrugby betrokke te wees. Dit is nou my 5de jaar by Parel Gimnasium. Ek moet sê enige toekenning wat ons ontvang of wat ek ontvang is eintlik maar as gevolg van my mede-afrigters. Sonder hulle sal geen toekenning moontlik wees en sonder hulle sal geen suksesvolle span by Parel Gimnasium wees. So by ons wen ons verloor ons saam as afrigters.
Baie geluk Pieter Rousseau. Nou ja, dit wys jou dan net hoe snaaks die sportwêreld kan wees. Hier wen Pieter Rousseau vanaand die afrigter van die jaar. En as julle vroeër op die skerm gesien het, die hoogtepunte van Bishops teen Parel Gimnasium vroeg in die jaar, dink ek was daar tye wat Pieter naby was om weg te hardloop tydens daardie wedstryd. So baie geluk Pieter en welverdiend vir die werk wat hy oor die afgelope 5 jaar by Parel Gimnasium reeds doen. Die volgende kategorie is ons span van die jaar. En ek wil graag met julle deel wie die nominasielys gehaal het vir span van die jaar. Garsfontein Hoërskool, Grey College, Afrikaans Hoër Seunskool Pretoria, Ben Foster, Bishops, Parel Gymnasium en Outeniqua Hoërskool. En die wenner van span van die jaar, Garsfontein.
Ja, hulle het vir my hier op die nippertjie gesê, ek moet iets sê. Ek wil net vir die Garsfontein span, Boeta, julle, well done. Julle het hard gewerk, ek weet het kom uit die hardheid vir die coaches, vir Gustav, vir Doopie en André, wat baie hard gewerk het daaraan. Well done. Gustav het altyd gebrek, sê, hy sal enige span met daai pak forwards van julle aanvat, en ek sê, julle sou dit ook gedoen het. Baie dankie. En dankie vir Karl, vir julle moeite. Dit wat julle doen vir die sport, waardeer dit baie.
Congratulations once again to Garsfontein High School and one of the young and upcoming schools, so to call it, in South Africa, and over the last 10 years producing brilliant results on the rugby field. And it's always such a pleasure as well visiting them and commentating at their lovely school. So well done to Garsfontein. And may this be one of many in your future. So in our next category, the nominees for the backline player of the year, the nominees were as follows. Cohen Gertse, Paul Jim. Sonwabo Sekoy, Grey College. Sasha Mgomezulu, Bishops. Marco Boto, Monas. Franco Knutse, Grey College. Ngobi Mkize, Westville. Rowan Klute, Garsfontein. John Smith, Grey College. Ethan James, Parel Gymnasium. En Matthew Jacobs, Parel Gymnasium. En die wenner van die agterspeler van die jaar, Cohen Gertse.
John Wilson there, Gatsa, Stravino, Jacobs.
Ethan James, and that's Swanepoel outside to Gertze. Gertze's around his man, and now he's cutting in. He's got something on his mind here, Gertze.
Wow.
Gertze's gonna step. He's going all the way as though he's beating it so himself. What a phenomenal try for Paul Jim. And a quick ball for Paul Jim. This is going to start becoming a problem for Uppies if they allow them to run all day. What a break that is from Cohen Gertze. Paul Jim are well outnumbered on the outside though.
Hi, I'm Cohen Gertze from Paul Gymnasium. For me, it's a real honor to be nominated Raga's Back of the Year. I know I was competing against really talented players out there, but it's a pity we couldn't compete against each other this year. And then once again, I would just like to say thank you to each and everyone who has voted for me. And then lastly, I would just like to say good luck to Paul Gymnasium for the season next year.
Congratulations once again to Cohen Gertze and a special talent out of Paul Gymnasium, and keep your eye on him. He will be in pro rugby quite soon, I believe. And our next nominations was for the forward of the year, and the following names were nominated. Luca Ribbons from Boys Eye, Reinhard Mouton, Monas, Sebastian Lombard, Boys Eye, Renzo Duplessis, Ben Foster, Ruan Delport, Garsfontein, Hardus Rotman, Garsfontein, Reinhard Ludwig, Affies, Willie Potgieter, Affies, Cornelius Raal, Oakdale, and Nazar Nazir from Paul Roos. And the winner of the forward of the year goes to Reinhard Mouton from Monas.
Goeienaand, dames en here, en dan ook die kykers wat vanaand kyk op Raggas, op die livestream. En dan wil ek dit graag baie dankie sê vir hierdie eer om hierdie toekenning te ontvang. En dan ook net baie dankie vir Gray, vir hulle vir die gasheer, en dan ook net baie dankie aan oom Kaal wat al hierdie goed gereël het vir ons, wat hierdie moontlik maak vir ons. En dan wil ek net graag die eer gee aan God, as hy nie die een was wat vir ons die krag en die insig gegee het om moed te hou en aanhou te hou werk nie, sou niks van hierdie moontlik gewees nie. En dan wil ek net baie dankie sê vir die support van my familie af, dankie vir hulle liefde en hulle genade, en dankie dat hulle altyd daar was vir my games, en dan ook aan my coaches, meneer Chart van der Walt, en dan coach Morney en coach Jan, baie dankie vir julle ondersteuning en julle harde werk en al julle moeite wat julle ingesit het, en dan ook aan die span. Rugby is 'n team game, en dan sonder julle sou ek dan nie hier vanaand gestaan het nie. Ek wil net baie dankie sê weer eens vir hierdie toekenning, en ja, baie dankie.
Weer eens baie geluk, Reinhard. Die voorreg gehad om al 'n paar van die jongman se wedstryde uit te saai, en baie geluk, en met 'n toespraak soos daai ene kan jy maar volgende in die ry staan vir 'n Oscar ook. Jy sal daai toespraak kan hanteer daar. Baie geluk en alle sterkte met jou pad vorentoe. Dan die volgende kategorie is die MVP kategorie, en die nominasies in hierdie kategorie is soos volg. Hardus Rotman, Garsfontein. Sebastian Lombard, Boyseye. Sisonke Vumazonke, Grey College. Renzo Duplessis, Ben Foster. Ruan Delport, Garsfontein. Willie Potgieter, Affies. Nkobi Nkize, Westville. John Smith, Grey College. Kompion von Ludwig, Boyseye. En Keke Morabi van Welkom Gymnasium. En die toekenning van raggas.co.za vir MVP gaan aan Hardus Rotman.
Ja, ek wil net eerstens dankie sê vir ons pa daarbo in die hemel wat vir ons hierdie wonderlike voorreg kon gegee het om hierdie sport van ons te kan doen en elke dag net 'n voorreg te gee om te kan opstaan en te weet jy kan 'n bal in jou hand vashou en jy kan dit net gaan geniet. En dan tweedens, ek wil net vir my ma, my pa, my sussie dankie sê vir al hulle ondersteuning en al die Sondae se harde werk op die rugbyvelde saam my pa. Het op die ou einde toe uitgewerk soos dit moes. So dankie vir dit, pa. En dan wil ek ook net dankie sê aan my span wat my gedra het hierdie jaar, wat my gehelp het, my inspireer het om harder te werk en net 'n beter mens te word. En dan ook net aan my coaches wat my ook baie lewenslesse geleer het, en vir coach Wessie wat my gehelp het ook daar in die Kaap en al daai goeters. So ja, ek wil net dankie sê aan almal wat my ondersteun het en my baie lewensgoeders geleer het om hierdie toekenning te ontvang. So ek wil net dankie sê aan almal.
Baie geluk weer eens Hardus. Toe ek nou hier langs Hardus staan en besef hoe groot hy is ek seker daar's 'n hele paar pakke voorspelers in die land wat bly is oor COVID hierdie jaar. Maar ja, baie geluk Hardus en baie sterkte met jou pad vorentoe. The next category is the Player of the Year. Now, this is obviously a big award, and I am going to share the nominees with you. Reinhard Ludwig, Affies. Reinhard Mouton, Monas. Cohen Gertse, Paul Gymnasium. Renzo Duplessis, Ben Foster. Hardus Rothman, Garsfontein. Sasha Ngomezulu, Bishops. Roan Delport, Garsfontein. Sisonke Vumazonke, Grey College. Rowan Klute, Garsfontein. Ethan James, Paul Gymnasium. And the prize for the Player of the Year goes to Reinhard Ludwig.
In die hande van die plaasvervanger Reinhard Ludwig. Ludwig met 'n sterk loopie. Ons het Abri Mini wat daar omhang.
There goes fantastic lock run by Reinhard Ludwig.
Valentine looks right, looks left, gives it to Ludwig, and the big man with some athleticism gets the try for the Bulls.
Hallo julle, ek is Reinhard Ludwig. Dit is vir my 'n groot voorreg om hierdie jaar se Raggas rugbyspeler van die jaar te wees. Van my kant af wil ek net baie dankie sê vir my afrigters by die skool, coach Jaco Koch, meneer Hendrik Hatting en coach Reino van der Merwe vir hulle moeite en insette op die oefenveld. Sonder hulle sou ek nie vandag hier gestaan het nie. En dan ook natuurlik die ander 15 manne wat saam met my op die veld was hierdie jaar. Sonder hulle sou niks moontlik gewees het nie. En dan wil ek ook net baie dankie sê vir hom Carl Fabian vir sy moeite wat hy doen op sosiale media om skole rugbyspelers te bemark en ons net bietjie en om net ons gesigte te wys daar buite. Ek wil vir hom baie dankie sê daarvoor. Ja, ek sou wat wou gee om nog 'n paar wedstryde hier op Boereplaas te kon speel. So my affie manne, so my affie span.
Congratulations once again to Reinhard Ludwig winning the coveted Player of the Year award. Ladies and gentlemen, and those of you watching, that concludes the ceremony of the prize giving. And for those of you in attendance here in Bloemfontein, please feel free to join us for some snacks afterwards. Congratulations must go out to Cole and his team. Well done. I think it is absolutely amazing what you do for the junior rugby players in South Africa, and please keep going. We need that, and you're doing something great for these youngsters, and also to everybody in general involved in schools rugby. I think we are giving our children in South Africa the most amazing opportunities by putting schools rugby out there. And I also see Morgan Pick from OFM here in attendance, and guys doing some sterling work as journalists for putting it out there. So to Bart and to Carl, congratulations, and may you go from strength to strength, and thank you very much for what you do for schools rugby. Have a blessed evening. And then I'm just going to ask Carl Fabian, owner of raggas.co.za, to come say a few words.
Dankie sê, maar die eerste ding waarvoor ek wil dankie sê is julle en Bart en al die ouens wat Engels gepraat het, sodat dit my nou gespaar om Engels te praat. Ek moet dankie sê en Reinhard en Hardes wat nou hier is en die manne en al die seuns wat rugby speel oor die land. Julle almal is wenners. Ongelukkig moet ons een of twee ouens uitwys wat volgens ons die wenners is, maar elke seun wat op die rugbyveld opdraf en homself geniet, is 'n wenner. Mamas en papas wat hier sit, ons was self mamas en papas langs die veld. Julle is die volgende wenners. Dis ongelooflik wat julle vir ons kinders doen, en sonder julle gaan ons nie skole rugby hê nie. En dan Grey College, ek sien vir Bobby en vir Wessel en vir Jannie en al die manne hierso. Hulle sit en lag omdat hulle nie een prys gekry het nie. So Garsfontein en daai manne wat nou hierdie pryse weg mee gestap het hierdie jaar, wees seker die ouens gaan op julle wees. Bobby, baie dankie wat julle vir skole rugby doen. Baie dankie dat ons by julle kom kuier het. En dan ja, vir die res van die wêreld, dankie dat ons kan rugby kyk. Dankie vir die geleentheid. Lekker aand.
Is he going to go all the way? He's still going.
Just an Isaac found it hold here. Good stepping from
Twala. There's the opening try. Steaming down the field.